Hi everyone, it's Marlene. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today is one of my favorite videos to record because I get to do a collaboration with my daughter, Stephanie Vanderwaag. As I've said many times before, we are on opposite sides of the country, so this makes me feel a little bit closer to her. I will leave the link to her channel listed down below. Please go by and visit her. She is my baby girl, even though she is almost 31 years old, and I miss her terribly. And if you are here from Stephanie's channel, welcome. I hope you subscribe and I hope you stay, even though I'm a lot older. I have lots of products to share with you. I have a lot of favorites, so let's get right to it. The first product, and I'm not going in any particular order, except that I am going to share with you the makeup products that I have, and then I'm going to share the skincare. I don't have anything else as far as clothes or anything because I want to leave that for another one, because I do have a lot of favorites here in the makeup and skincare. And the first product that I want to share with you is this one. This is a kit that I purchased at, I think it was Ulta. Yes, it was Ulta. And what is inside are 6 of these lip glides from NARS. And these are in a small size. You get 6 of them in here. One of them is the one that I'm wearing. I'll leave the names listed down below so I don't have to be putting on and taking off my glasses. I have talked about these velvet lip glides many times, and they are not transfer proof. They're very comfortable to wear. They don't dry all the way down. However, they do have a nice lasting power to them, and they just feel so moisturizing. They're very pigmented, and I think that if you've never tried the NARS lip glides before, this is a great way to try them. Actually, as I have quite a few lip glides and I don't have any of the shades, so maybe these are new shades that are in it. I told you that there are 6 shades. I'm only going to show you 5 because I just gave one to Christy, who was here. I'm actually sending, there's an orangey one that I'll show you in the set. And they don't swatch as nice as they look because I only have one coat of I can't remember which one it is. But you're going to see it's not the same as it looks on my lips. So these are the different shades that you get in the kit. They are so beautiful, and I think that they just match so well regardless of your skin tone. I have been using these every day. I put one on my purse and I thought, all right, I'm going to have to get the full size one because this is just not going to last otherwise. The one I usually carry in my purse is Bound. That is one of my favorites. So if you're wanting to try the NARS velvet lip glides, I think that this is a great way for you to try them, and I'm very pleased with that purchase. You could also use it as a gift if you want to mix and match in your stocking stuffers. I think that they would work really well, because especially someone who likes to try different lipsticks. But I kept it for me. I'm giving away 2, one to Christy and one to Steph, and that's it. The other product that I wanted to show you, I really wasn't going to buy this. I was not going to buy this, but I did because I watched somebody, Stephanie Nicole, I think. I bought the Sultry palette. I bought this one. You all know it. I've been really I was wearing very bright shades, and now I'm just turning over and wearing more neutrals. I'm wearing this palette today. Very simple look. I can wear it every day, but I think you can do night looks with this, and you can also do a very natural look, like for a workplace. They're very appropriate. And this pink shade here, at first I was like, why on earth did they include that pink shade there? Well, you know what I've been using it for? I just use it for a bit in my crease, and I think that it looks nice. I really like the palette. If you are in need for a neutral palette, I think this is awesome. Just very cool shades. I don't have a lot of cool shades, so this would it works perfectly. There are a few shimmers here that I think are absolutely gorgeous. I'll swatch the one that I have on my eyes today. And I thought this one was beautiful. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? I think I bought the palette just for that shade right there, because I don't have that shade anywhere. I really love the palette, and of course with the Anastasia quality, you can't go wrong. I went on a website, which right now I can't remember, but I'll leave the name over here, and they had this nip and fab, and I found a foundation on there. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love this foundation. And I wanted to try, well, let me try something different that I haven't seen really any talk about it on YouTube. So let me go ahead and order it. And I have been so impressed. The color, that's what I'm wearing today. The shade, I think, looks great. It's a perfect match. Mine is a number 40. All right, everyone, I made a mistake. In the next segment, I'm going to say that it's a full coverage foundation. It's actually marketed as a medium coverage, but to me, it really has enough coverage as a full coverage foundation. It is a full coverage foundation, and when I first applied it, I thought, yeah, no way is that going to be a full coverage foundation. And I'll show you why. It's not particularly thick, but as I applied it, I was like, oh my gosh, all of my melasma was just hiding, all of it. If you want me to do a get ready with me, or just do how I do my foundation or anything like that, and just show you from beginning till just wearing the foundation and do a wear test, let me know, because I can do that. And I can show you, and it is very reasonably priced. Actually, I purchased the foundation and I purchased the blush. The blush is all in mattes. There are no shimmers here, so I really like that. I think that they had two different shades to them, like a lighter one, and this is, I think, the darker one. I thought they went on so beautifully. I didn't have any problem. I think they last and they look very natural. Obviously, I don't know if the camera's picking it up. I don't like to use swatches because on my skin tone, they just don't show up. But it's what I'm wearing, and I'm into more the natural look now. It's working out beautifully. I love it. They're not expensive. Again, I'll leave all the information down below. And the nice thing about this website is that even though I think that they are at the UK, but they ship to the United States, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that it was free shipping. And of course, they ship to the UK. So I will leave all the information to it down below. I am absolutely loving these, and of course the foundation, and so reasonably priced. And also from that collection from Nip and Fab, I purchased this Viper Venom Micro Blur Fix, and I applied it, and what I did, I really pressed it in around my cheeks and around my chin where I have my pores are more noticeable, and I apply it, pressing in, and I just let it set for about 20 minutes before I apply the foundation. I thought it looks so good. You let me know what you think of how this foundation looks, but I think it looks really, really nice. As far as concealer, I've been using the one by Too Faced, the Born This Way concealer. I love it. It is moisturizing. It doesn't settle into any fine lines. It doesn't settle into creases. It's in I think that's glass. If it's not glass, it's a very heavy plastic. And you've seen this. It has a doe foot applicator. But you just need just a few dots. Very small. A little goes a long way. And then what I've been using, actually, and I really like it, I've been using my Sigma, and I can't see the number on this, but it's that Sigma brush. It's a concealer brush. And I've been applying it with this. Beautiful concealer. It is a high coverage concealer, but it doesn't settle. If you don't use a large amount, you won't have any settling into any wrinkles or anywhere, any lines, any fine lines, nothing like that. All right, now in skincare. The first product that I have to tell you that I absolutely love, and I think that it's one of these products that I am going to continue repurchasing, and I am not going to ever stop purchasing it because I really, really like it, and the difference that it makes on my skin is incredible. And that is the Dermadoctor Kakadu C. This is the high potency vitamin C. This is an oil. You apply it at night, and I have really seen such a dramatic change on my skin. Just the brightness, how soft it is in the morning. I think a combination of what I'm doing now with the Mad Hippie, which I'm going to show you now what I'm using from that line. I think just a combination between this vitamin C and what I'm using in the Mad Hippie has really made a change. In the Mad Hippie, I'm not using everything. For example, I'm not using the moisturizer. I'm using the hydrating nutrient mist, and I'm using the vitamin A, and I'm using the exfoliating serum. I talked about these in my PM routine. I alternate between these, but I think that the vitamin A and the exfoliating serum, I think those have helped tremendously, along with the nutrient mist. So that is the makeup and skincare that I have in as far as my favorites. Now let me show you, because I do have a few flops or fails here that I want to share with you. From that Nip and Fab line, I also purchased the concealer. I didn't care so much for the concealer. I felt that it truly just settled into a lot of my fine lines. Maybe I didn't use it enough. Maybe I applied it over the wrong eye cream, but I didn't care for it. I really prefer to use the one from Too Faced. So that's just a thought in case you're thinking about getting something in here. It is a heavier type of concealer. It also has that brush, that kind of plastic brush at the end, and maybe that's why. Maybe I need to put it on my brush, and I just thought of that now. I hadn't thought about it before. I have used it throughout the month, and it's just not working for me. The other product that has not been working for me at all, and I'll probably send this to Steph, is the NARS. This is the Tinted Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base, and I have no idea why I purchased this, because I have the one from Smashbox I've been using. It's the Photo Finish Shadow Primer, and this works beautifully. It does not, I don't have oily lids. My lids are drier, if anything. But this does not dry out my lids. And the shadow really adheres to my lid, and I think it extends the wear of my shadows. This one from NARS, immediately after applying it, I just saw all of the inside of my eye, like the inner corners. I just saw it just starting to crackle up. If you have oily lids and you're looking for a primer, this might be one for you to try. If you use this and you have normal or dry lids and you use it and it works for you, let me know down below what you do, and because maybe I'm doing something wrong. I think that honestly for oily lids this would be perfect, but for my normal to dry lids, it did not work at all. And I think those are my only fails. I'm looking, because then you know what'll happen. I'll finish recording and I'll say, darn it, I forgot to mention something. All right, I do want to tell you that I am going to have an update on my diet. I will have that for you probably for next week, and I'll let you know what I'm eating and some changes and how much weight I've lost, and I'm so excited to share it with you. So stay tuned for that. All right, everyone, thank you so much for visiting with me today. Please don't forget to visit my baby girl, Stephanie Vanderwaag. The link to her channel will be listed down below. Let her know that I sent you and that I say hello. I hope everyone is having a stupendous day. And don't forget, ladies, follow your passion, whatever it may be. I'll see you next time.